Everything flows better when you focus on the now. Focusing on the now awakens you from a dream of thought, the past, and the future. There is no room for problems in this state, just the present exists. Accept the moment. You transcend your thinking when you live in the moment. That constant stream of thoughts stops consuming your focus. A quiet space between them is vital. You know your being is deeper than your thoughts. In the hurry and bustle of daily life, we think, desire, and seek too much and forget to appreciate being, to experience life pulsing in our bodies. Rooting in the now brings this recognition. This moment is what it is and always will be because it cannot be otherwise. Focusing on the present will reveal that life is sacred. Focusing on the present makes everything sacred. The mind creates the illusion of past, present, and future. The past is only remembered now, and the future is now when it arrives. The only genuine thing that always exists is now. The present moment and its best are always our experience. If we just use direct evidence, time does not exist, only the now exists. We only become susceptible to events and let the world dictate our happiness or unhappiness when we resist. Creating internal resistance to reality is foolish. What could be more insane than opposing life now and forever? Surrender. Be present wherever you are. If the present is intolerable and brings you unhappiness, you can leave, change, or accept it. If you want to take charge of your life, choose one of these 3 options today. Accept the results. Without taking responsibility for the present, you are not taking responsibility for your life. Life is harmonious when you take responsibility for the present. Complaining always rejects reality. Complaining makes you a victim. Change, act, leave, or accept the circumstance. Anything else is likely madness, a victim trap. If you can't act or leave, go further into surrender, the now, and being. When you enter this timeless dimension of the present, surprising change happens without great action, and life improves. Your aware presence dissolves fear, guilt, and inertia that hindered you from acting. Check for resistance as you surrender and focus inward. This is a simple but revolutionary activity. It means accepting the present, personally and externally. The basic but deep wisdom of surrender is that we do not resist life. Only in the now can we feel life's flow. Surrendering means fully accepting the present, giving up inner opposition to what is. Mental judgment and emotional negativity cause inner resistance when we say no. This is especially sacred when things go wrong. This means there is a gap between our tight expectations and reality. Suffering is here. Things rarely go as planned, as everyone who has lived long enough knows. Surrender is needed in those moments to end misery and sadness. Accept what's there now. Accept as if you choose. Accepting what is immediately frees us from the mind and reconnects us with being. Surrendering to life is internal. Notice how the mind categorizes this moment and how frequent judgment causes misery. Observing the mind's mechanics helps you let go of resistance and enjoy the present. This will reveal a state of deep tranquility without external circumstances. You can never escape this moment, the single constant in your life. Regardless of how your life evolves, it is always now. If you can't flee now, enjoy it. You will experience the simple and profound delight of being and the holiness of existence as you surrender and live in the moment. Keep your focus on today. Use it, not against it. Make it your friend and ally, not an enemy, and it will miraculously change your life. Breathing in and out has untapped potential. This restores your present and live essence. Breathing may ground you in the present, where life happens. Breathe deeply and feel present. That's what matters. Remember that every breath is a new start. change your life without waiting for a new day, week, or year. Every moment contains the seed of rebirth. Courageously accept this reality and follow it. Be open to change and transformation in the now. In essence, life is moments, some joyous, some difficult. Accepting this without opposition and embracing each experience with gratitude is to accept your entire being. Be present for daily miracles like a child's grin, the sun's sunset glory, and the smell of rain-soaked earth. These remind us that despite our pursuits, life's beauty is found in small gestures and ephemeral moments that go undetected. Simply forget yourself to be happy. As you try to shrug off your shadow, it seems to stick to you. When you try to escape pain, it gets worse. Fear paralyzes you, and courage becomes fear, trying to escape your core. We all know this vicious cycle, especially in the form of concern. Because knowing anxiety is pointless doesn't release us, we keep worrying. Knowing there is no true security is the first step to liberation. We obsess over the past or anxiously anticipate the future, but we forget that only the now exists. Futures are illusions. Time lives in the everlasting now, therefore tomorrow never comes. When we quiet our internal debates and stop the whirlwind of thoughts, we uncover the beauty of the present, an eternal now that has no purpose or permanence, but is the stage of all our existence. As we search within for the self that knows this moment, we find it ephemeral and unattainable, like the past. Like waves in the water, you and I are part of the physical universe. Trying to find security in a changing universe is absurd. Security is isolation, but isolation makes us lonely and afraid. The demand for security and instability are linked. To realize this is to stop thinking we can control the uncontrollable. True security comes from realizing we desire eternal security within ourselves. We realize that the core we try to protect may not be as solid as we think when we strive for permanency. Realizing that the self is an illusion leads to the realization that there is no absolute security. Being mindful of the present shows us that experience is everything. No self exists apart from experience or now. Listening to music, feeling delight or anxiety demands focus. Labeling experiences destroys their substance. When not fully understood, fear, pain, and despair become intractable. True insight demands a single mind. We must enter the flames to escape misery. Confronting our anxieties and pains is the route out of our own. Fighting pain and fleeing fear increase pain. Fear underlies courage. When we realize that pain is unavoidable and the mind and pain are intertwined, we live consciously. This acceptance requires no emotion or resistance, simply being present in the experience. Realizing that thinker and thought are one brings true freedom. There is no division between person and universe, ego and experience. This knowledge reduces stress and frustration. Recognition that mind and world are connected brings harmony to existence. Internal separation disappears, and each moment is fully experienced, providing fulfillment. Living in the present teaches us to enjoy every moment, good or bad. Understanding our purpose, why the cosmos created awareness, is revealed. This moment contains all creation, space, time, and change. Life justifies itself now, not later. Understanding that life is a dance without a goal frees us. We play symphonies to experience each note and movement, not to finish. Trying to escape its own turmoil causes unnecessary suffering. Understanding that we are one with our experience, and the current moment eliminates confusion and turbulence. The realization that division is an illusion brings sanity and integration. Being present is the only reality. Everything else seeks the unachievable. You are a wave in existence's ocean. You find security, contentment, and calm in the present's embrace. Accept this invitation to dance to the rhythm of today and find the freedom that comes from releasing past and future worries. Be conscious that you are part of this huge and mysterious cosmos every minute. You are one with the present moment, dancing through life. Let life carry you without resistance. Comfort yourself in the unknown by understanding that each step is part of a larger dance you will perform. Face your anxieties with the knowledge that they are only spectators and cannot impede your progress unless you give them that power. Know that concern is a guest who doesn't need an invitation. Recognize its presence, but don't let it invade your inner serenity. Imagine being a leaf on the life stream. Sometimes the river is stormy, sometimes calm, yet the leaf keeps going, trusting the tide.